Hi, Christian. Oh, thank you so much for your help earlier. Oh gosh, that was crazy. You're gonna like this. Excuse me. This TikTok I'm doing today. I'm not using cards, I'm using direct messages from Spirit. But I was gonna wait until a couple people got in here. Let me get my highlighter. I was like having to take down so many notes. They were giving me so many messages. So basically, what I'm going to be talking about is basically the chosen ones. You know, I've already told you that there's only a certain amount of chosen ones, and God's already marked them, okay? And then there's those that aren't, and we know a lot of those. We see them all the time, and that's their choice. They have free will, right? So I was gonna talk about that, and then I was gonna talk about the stages of spiritual awakening, and then like 5 things that you don't want to do as a chosen one just to protect yourself, because like they told me, silence is the loudest statement you can make sometimes. Sometimes keeping your abilities, gifts, things that God or Spirit shows you are meant for you and only you at that time. It could change or it could not. It's a very intimate relationship with Spirit and God, you know. I mean, and that's the other thing, is it can start off with God, and then, you know, you can start building connections with other spirit guides, people that have passed over, so on and so forth. So, let's see. Okay. I guess I'll just start, because people will just, fuck it, whenever people will just come in when they see it. So, so signs that you're spiritually awakening, and like, I kind of broke it down into like a few stages. So you're gonna feel misunderstood a lot. You're going to feel like you've been fighting your whole life. But you're also going to be someone that shines a light for others to find their way. Welcome, Larry. We're talking about the stages of spiritual awakening right now. You have a strong empathy towards others right now. You have a strong empathy towards others. I did not know that your phone could ring when you were in the middle of a live. That is so not cool. People are drawn to you in a trusting manner. Like, even if they just met you, you know, you'll find people that'll say like, oh my God, I can't believe like I'm sharing this with you. Like, I don't even know you, but I feel like I can like share this with you, you know. because you carry that energy. Welcome, headless idiot. Okay. So now, a big part of spiritually awakening is going to be isolation, and that's a really hard one. I struggle with that one a lot. I like to be alone, but at the same time, when you feel like you also don't like have any friends, like it can feel lonely. But there's a reason that Spirit has you in isolation during your spiritual awakening. One, to get the distractions away from you, because if you're distracted, you're not going to be hearing what they're telling you or seeing what they're showing you, okay? And it's a time for you to be reflecting on your dreams, your fears, your hopes, to get to know yourself. And to learn that there's no need for anyone else to complete you but yourself. When you're happy in your own skin, you attract genuine love, meaningful connections, whether it's romantic or friendships. They're going to be meaningful, okay? Because you're not going to appreciate the value of a connection you share with somebody unless you know what it's like to completely be in isolation. It's going to teach you how to enforce healthy boundaries, like I was talking about the other day. Not only is it important to have healthy boundaries with people physically, it's important to have healthy boundaries spiritually. But you know, that's a whole nother topic. You know, and then it's like, how can you understand another person's feelings if you don't understand your own? And you're not going to understand your own if you don't sit and be with yourself. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So, let's see. So basically, with the spiritual awakening, it's like a metaphorical battlefield, okay? It's spiritual warfare. So even in darkness and suffering, the veils of illusions are going to start to begin to lift for you. And you're going to start seeing a new world. And it's going to be uncomfortable because it's unfamiliar. Nobody likes what's not familiar. We want to know what the fuck is up, like what's coming next. Another sign, you know, or another stage in the spiritual awakening is your quest for knowledge, okay? You might start looking more into astrology, into psychology, like how people think, into biology, you know, understanding, you know, everything that comes with that. I don't remember biology. I don't think I took it. But basically, you know, ancient ruins, quantum physics, history, okay? You're going to really be drawn to that kind of stuff. Go through a journey of self-discovery. So who you surround yourself with and what you put in your body, okay, leads to healing. And then that's where we get to the point where we hit the shadow work, okay, which is kind of another uncomfortable part of the spiritual awakening, but again, it's an important one. You know, with shadow work, that's the time where you're going to be confronting your wounds, you know, guiding you, spiritual awareness. I can't read what I put there. And then following that, we have the dark night of the soul. And this is where you're gonna be met with your deepest pain and fears. It's where you're gonna be healing your shadow work. You're gonna be going through like memories, and that came up in our collective reading yesterday, was memories and childhood and stuff like that. So every memory, every inflicted pain, sorrow, disappointment, heartache that you've had in your past. But what that's going to get you to is the act of forgiveness, okay? The traumas of the past and letting those go. Forgiving yourself and the other people, you know, the other people. Now, after the dark night of the soul, we have the ego death. Okay, so anything that's out of alignment must be shed. The old's gotta go. Okay, we talked about this yesterday too. You have to make room for the new, for your true authentic self. So you have room for, when you're going through this spiritual awakening, for spirit to give you, they're called downloads, spiritual downloads, information that comes straight from the source. It doesn't come from fucking the news on TV, whatever the fuck they say. It doesn't even come from a man-made book. No offense, the Bible, okay? You know, so through that, you're going to go through an identity shift. But you're going to start, you know, realizing who, you know, your true self is. It's going to be really normal to feel lost at this, like, through this shit. But that's paving the way for, like, you to meet your true soul tribe, okay? As you go through your spiritual awakening, you're gonna come into contact with people that are gonna be a part of your soul tribe. And so these are basically people that are, you know, they could be at all different points, in all different points of their spiritual journey. They could be awakened, waking up, already been woken up forever and ever. You know, it's like I said, Spirit showed it to me, like, you know, some people are in kindergarten, some people are in middle school, some people are in high school, college, so on and so forth. So, this is when you're going to start really having your soul tribe come into your life, and that's a badass, I do have to say, that's a badass part of the spiritual awakening, because that's when you're really meeting genuine people that unconditionally give a fuck about you, and you don't have to question their intentions, or like, can I trust them, can I not, like, are they gonna hurt me, or like, you're just gonna know in your gut, in your heart chakra, like, this is like my family, my soul family. So and you're gonna step into your authentic self. So after that, you have complete alignment with your authentic soul purpose, okay? You know you have something to offer to the world. Again, you seek knowledge. You know that there's more to life. You seek truth. And I don't even know. I can't even read my writing right there. Another thing that's huge is people aren't going to like you. Okay? That's the shitty part. A lot of people are not gonna fucking like you while you're going through your spiritual awakening, or even when you're spiritually woke, okay? They're not gonna like you because you're a chosen one. They can see your light. And what is light due to darkness? It illuminates it. It brings attention to their darkness. So, your light is going to shine on all those lower vibrations. So these people are going to hate on you. They're going to try to get you fired, lose your job. They're going to try to break up your relationships. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't even looking at the comments. I do believe in God and Jesus. I believe in a lot of different things. I've been on my spiritual journey for a long time now, so I've had the blessing of meeting a lot of spiritual guidance, I guess you could put it. It's like they say, religion is for people who are afraid of hell, and spirituality is for people who've already been there, okay? So I used to always have this idea that when I talked to somebody that was, spiritually enlightened, that had spiritual gifts, that had these abilities where they could, do cards and talk to people that have passed away and stuff like that, I used to think that they had a perfect life because they had direct connection to the other side. But that is not the case at all. Every psychic, medium, clairvoyant, I hate to use titles. Everybody with spiritual gifts still goes through the human shit that everyone else goes through. But the difference is what we do with our life and our intentions and our free will. Are we going to choose to spiritually awake and take on that purpose in life and help others wake up? Or are we going to say fuck that and just chase these dopamine highs and these instant gratifications to numb us from the feelings that we just feel like we don't want to feel in life? Those are the things that we have to ask ourselves. So just know, when you're being isolated, you're being worked on, okay? You're not being punished. Now, the last thing that I wanted to go over, those were some of the stages of signs that you're a chosen one and signs that you are spiritually awakening and the stages that you're going through. But I did want to make sure that I went over at least 5 things with y'all to spiritually protect yourself as you were going through whatever part of your journey you're going through, okay? Because you do need to protect your energy and have boundaries, okay? It's like I heard them say, silence is the loudest statement you could make sometimes, okay? Sometimes the things, the gifts, the abilities are only meant for you in spirit or God, whatever you believe in, okay? One of the first things is future plans and dreams, okay? Keep those to yourself. Don't give evil the ammo, okay? That has safety and silence in it. You don't want to share your future plans and dreams and give evil the ammo to try to destroy that, because see, evil can manipulate and lie and shit, but it doesn't really know the future like the divine does, or spirit does, when we're shown things like that. Number 2 is your family, okay? Don't expose family matters to just anybody, any people. Don't make your family vulnerable to people, so you can avoid slander. God seeks to restore what has been lost. So whether it's your marriage or it's your children, keep your family stuff to yourself, and of course those that you know, that you already confide in, that you can trust, of course. Like, it doesn't have to be like nobody. The other thing is like early victories, okay? Keep those private. Like, breakthroughs are really fragile for spiritual attacks and jealousy from other people. So, you know, it's real easy to get excited, and we deserve to get excited for you know, victories that we accomplish. But unfortunately, that leaves the door open for major jealousy and spiritual attacks. The next thing, your financial state. Keep that private, okay? Oversharing your financial state is also a target for envy and spiritual attacks, and you don't want that either. And then the last one that I have is your spiritual encounters and your gifts, okay? Your dreams, your prophecies, your revelations. They're not meant to be birthed into the wrong atmosphere, okay? It's kind of like a baby in the womb. Sometimes the things that we're shown and the gifts that we have are an intimate thing that is just meant to be between us and spirit, or us and God, okay? As much as you might want to share it, because it's like, I told you so, I knew it, oh my God, like, I had that premonition, I called that before it even happened, and you know, you get so excited, and it's so hard, because we should be able to enjoy that and embrace that excitement and that innocence in this brand new awakening. So that's all I had on my meditation, as far as like the stages of spiritually, like, to know if you're being spiritually awakened, kind of what stage you're at, if you're a chosen one, and then definitely just some tips on how to keep yourself protected. So that was all I was gonna share, but I kind of feel like Spirit's saying to pull some cards for you guys to go along with that. So what do y'all say we do that? Y'all want to pull some cards and get some advice from Spirit, because that was from my meditation and my arms asleep. Let me see, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do these ones. Okay, Spirit, I just want to call upon my ancestors, my spirit guides, the Holy Spirit, my Santa, all that have my best interest at heart and that surround us with the divine white light, and ask that you give us messages that we are meant to hear from you right now, whether it's regarding the meditation I just went over on spiritual awakening or whatever you feel is necessary for them to hear. Okay, so this is from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. There's really pretty pictures in these ones. Y'all are gonna like it. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out 3 and then I'm gonna go over them with you. I like my Alice in Wonderland one too. That one's so cute. So I pulled that out just in case. Oh dear, okay. Okay, so the first card that came out was Deep Knowing. And if you notice, you have the owl on the moon. Oops. Oh, is this not gonna show? Oh, man. Oh, like right there. Oh, you know what? I'll take the filter off. How about that? Okay, so y'all can see. So you have, it says Deep Knowing, and you have the moon and the owl, okay? Those are both very big energies for like it says, deep knowing, for bringing things that were maybe not seen before, not known before, intuition coming to the surface, coming to light, things being revealed. Which, I mean, as you're spiritually awakening and Spirit's going to start showing you these things, you're going to be getting this deep knowing, okay? The next one we have, a mama bear with her baby bear, and it says a leg up, okay? That's definitely Spirit telling you, you know, as you go through this spiritual awakening, know that they got your back. They're not just like leaving you out to the wolves, okay? They're gonna give you a leg up when you need it, okay? You're not gonna have to do this by yourself. Now, we do have the chaos and conflict card, but that's 33, which is 6, which is the energy of balance, okay? The chaos and conflict, I think it's one of those things where without one, you can't have the other. So it's almost like you kind of need the chaos and conflict to help you, like I always talk about, discern, okay? We have our intuition, but we also need our discernment, okay? So to help you discern truth from bullshit, okay? And that's what Spirit's going to show you, and that's what the whole awakening's about. So, and also that's the energy of, like I said, the people that are not going to like you. They're going to fucking hate you, and it's going to suck because they're going to be bullies, they're going to be assholes. But you know what? The best thing about being a chosen one is that you are walking karma. You are untouchable. Any ill intent someone puts your way is going to bounce right off of you and go straight back to them, or you're going to transmute that energy to something good. Okay? And they're still going to have to pay for their karma. I mean, either way. 5, 6, 7. And then the last one we have is round and round. Okay? So if you look really closely, it's kind of like it's like a seashell, but there's a face in the middle of it. Okay? Y'all might get a little like feel a little bit off balance, you know, kind of like I'm hearing like round and round goes the little mousey, like with the things that are gonna be shown to you and that you're gonna be waking up to, it's gonna kind of feel like a kind of like a, what do they call those, like Ferris wheels, you know, that you're going round and round and you're kind of like going through these stages, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, until spirit feels like you got this shit. Now you're ready to go teach somebody else. Okay? And the bottom of the deck, I always like to look at the bottom of the deck because that's the overall energy. And that's the fates, okay? You are a chosen one, okay? It is your fate to go on this journey to spiritually awake. It's a beautiful journey. It can be hard as fuck, but it can be just as rewarding, I promise you. So, just know that this is your fate, but you do have free will. I mean, you can always back the fuck out if you want to, you know, but really, we chose this shit before we came here. So this is from my Alice in Wonderland deck. So this says impossible things, working through disbelief, it's all shiny, I can't see it. Fresh perspective, and oh my god, yeah, I can't see that. Imaginative leaps. Okay, yeah. So, impossible things, absolutely. The things that you're gonna start seeing, feeling, being shown are gonna feel like impossible. And you're gonna have to work through your disbelief. You're gonna have to work through what society has programmed you to think that the world is, that it's really not, that's been a lie. So yeah, you're gonna have to work through some beliefs, but you're gonna get a fresh perspective. Okay? And we have lead the way. You're gonna be a leader. You're gonna show others how it's done. You can help others. What did I say? I mean, all these other cards are saying you are fated to do this. If you're watching this right now, you are a chosen one. I don't believe in coincidences. This one's really shiny, so it's hard to... It's like holographic, so it's hard to show it, but that's why I was reading it to you. You're meant to do this shit, and you can do this shit. You got any questions or anything, inbox me. I have no problem helping. I don't mind doing readings for people if that helps. I'm not one of those people that's like, freaking gotta pay me for me to fucking help you on your spiritual journey. No, we're here to help each other. I mean, if someone wants to donate something, wonderful, because, you know, it's hard right now. But no, you need help, I got you. Okay? And then this one says, use your time well. Make every moment count, okay? I feel like this is talking about your time in isolation, okay? That's what Spirit's showing me. Use your time in isolation well to really get comfortable in your skin and know yourself and love yourself. That's a really hard one. A really hard one, for sure. And then, let's see, the bottom overall energy on this one says falling. So the unknown, momentum, change, and descent. Yeah, absolutely. You are definitely stepping into the unknown. But it's a beautiful ride. So I love y'all. Does anybody have any questions or anything like that before I wrap it up? I enjoyed sharing this with y'all, and I hope it resonated with you guys, and I hoped that it helped for those of you that, you know, might be new to this kind of stuff. Oh, you're very welcome, Sunny. Thank you for listening. And feel free to inbox me if you have any questions. Do you feel like you're spiritually waking up? Do you feel a spiritual awakening going on within yourself? It's happening for a lot of people right now. Yes, that's awesome. Okay. All right. Well, that's awesome. I'm definitely going to keep you in my thoughts and send you lots of positive vibes, because you got this. And like I said, if you have any questions, just inbox me. Anybody else? I tried to repost my one from yesterday, and apparently if it's longer than 60 minutes, I gotta cut that shit. But that's okay. I don't care. Let's see. I think y'all are the only ones left in here, so alrighty. Oh, well, we had someone just join. Hello, Aries. Welcome. You came a little late. We just finished going over the signs of being a chosen one, protection while you're going through it, the stages, and we pulled some oracle cards. Did you have any questions for me? Or were you looking for anything in particular? Oh no, I'm sorry. Your name's 420 Boss. I thought it was Aries. My bad. Welcome. Did you have any questions? Because I was fixing to wrap it up. Alright, well, if not, y'all don't forget to follow and set notifications, because I'm going to try to do these more and more so I can help you guys along the process, because we're a collective. We're called the Divine Collective. We're all connected. So every day there's divine collective energy. So I do a lot of readings for the Divine Collective every day. Okay, well, y'all have a great night, and thank you for watching. I had enjoyed it.